so that that way I'm going to post it on my Facebook business page, and I'll explain to you why we have different Facebook pages, so that that way you can review this over and over again, and you can actually share it with some of your other downline people too. One of the tricky things is that as more people start coming on, we're going to want to show them this and show them all the things that you've already learned. So we want to try to make this duplicatable, so that that way you can use these tools then to share with your downline. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and click on my desktop, and I'm going to move fast, and I don't mean to, but we've got lots to cover, and I wanted to just make sure that we go over as much as I can, and then you can turn around, and maybe next week this time we can do social media 102 and just kind of keep answering your questions, because I know that everybody is going to have a different way they want to approach this. So basically with social media, we have 5 M's to cover. And the first one is media, right? We've got the media and the tools. There's many different kinds of social media. We have the marketplace that you want to market to. We also have the mindset that you want to focus and believe, and messaging. That will help with the messaging, like what you're going to say and how you're going to say it and how to be compliant. And then you want to be mindful of what you're doing. So like keeping track of your schedules and what's going on. You want to be mindful of the promotions that are happening, and just thinking about all the different activity that's going on. And it's a lot. Like here in the United States, it seems like every time I turn around, there's another promotion or a flash sale, and it's sometimes kind of hard to keep up. So I'll show you some of those tools that will also help you keep up with some of that stuff too. Okay, so basically, I want to, this stuff I'm going to be talking about, Praveen, I know it's not exactly setting up a Facebook page right this second, but we are going to explain to you really what's important. And I have a marketing degree. I love marketing. I love the whole dynamics behind how to market and build yourself and present yourself to other people.
No, we can't do that.
So basically what you really want to do is you want to think about who your customer is. Who are you marketing to? And each one of you are going to have a different market. So like Vandana, she's going to be marketing to some of her friends in a networking group that she has, and maybe in the beauty supply world. And some of the other people might have an art world or meditation world or yoga world. And so you have this knowledge already in something that you can be specific to. And it's really important to be able to create an avatar. And what an avatar is, the perfect image of what that person is. So if you were to sit there and think about, who do I want to work with on my team? Who do I want this person to be like? And really create that attraction to that person. So when you think about, I want this person to be really easy to work with. I want this person to be smart. I want this person to be flexible with everything, not give up quickly. I want this person to be married with kids or not married. Or I want this person to have a high income or maybe really hungry to build a strong income. So you sit there and think about and design a person exactly what that looks like. So you're going to have a spreadsheet that looks like this. And this spreadsheet is, you're going to describe this person as if they're a real person. You're going to name this person. You're going to see what this person's age is. You're going to figure out their marriage status, all these things that you see here. You're going to see what their information resources are. Where do they go to find their information? Do they have magazines and books that they like? Do they like TVs and movies or films? Do they have certain Facebook group pages that they follow? Do they have YouTube videos that they follow? And so if you think about what their background is and what makes them operate, that's going to be key on being able to help your social media posts really land and really be very effective. If you just throw something out there and hope you throw darts at it, you're going to be spending a lot of time and energy against nothing. So the other part of it is that you want to look at their pain points. Like, what are their challenges? So let's say that they're not married, or no, let's go back and say that they are married and they have 5 kids, let's say, and they're busy. They got all these kids and it's all this stuff going on, and it's very difficult, right? This example that I'm showing here is, let's say they're single and they have maybe a lot of unstable relationships, or maybe they're feeling lonely. Maybe they don't have any confidence in themselves. Maybe they have lack of trust in their intuition. And so you can actually speak to these pain points on your posts. And that is really key, you guys, to be able to figure out what your avatar is and really spend some time thinking about this. You can change it up. You can have maybe several different avatars, but it's really important to really get a sense of their world, so that that way when you're making these posts and stuff, you're actually speaking to their listening. What I mean by, me and you are talking, you ask me a question, I answer it, right? And if I just tell you what to do, you're not going to listen to me. So it's going to be really important to kind of keep thinking about what their pain points are, and maybe what their goals are. Like, do they want, what are their dating skills? Maybe they want to learn how to date. Maybe they want to learn how to find their soulmate. This is kind of this is a marketing example I pulled from something else, so maybe it's not so doTERRA, but it could be, right? It could be maybe somebody really wants to help people find their true value in life. So anybody have any questions so far on that? Nope, nobody's shaking their head. Okay, all right. So the next slide, we're going to talk about search. It gives, so basically really spend some time on their habits and their pain points. And so take some paper, spend some time thinking about that, and add to it as you go along. And as you start doing research on maybe Facebook page groups that you think are something you like, go on there and see what questions and problems people are asking, and then you can speak to that. You can pull that information out as like research, right? So you want to position yourself as an advisor. You do not want to position yourself as a product seller. You want to be solving problems for people. So when I talk to you about, oh, you got to have this essential oil, this essential is going to save your life. I mean, that's really cool, right? Or you'll get some people go, oh my gosh, okay, I want some of that. But really, you're going to like be chasing them down the street. Get some oil, and they're going to be running away from you. And you don't really want to do that. You want to ask them what questions they have, ask them what problems they have, so that that way you can start a relationship. And so I will talk to you about some talking points on this, maybe in some other calls that we do, so that you can really dial into this. This is going to be really a game. It's like a game. You're going to play, ask questions back and forth. Okay. Any questions on that so far, you guys? Okay. So then I'm going to ask you, what is your brand? So I did some screenshots of some Facebook pages that some of my downline has, and I found JC's here too, but I don't know if that was her business page. I was trying to do that very quickly. But the different Facebook group pages are actually designed to fit into people's market niches. Like, what is your brand? How do you want to position yourself? And a better way to say that is, who do you want to be known for? Who do you want to be known as? Like, what expertise do you want to be showing people that you have? So you can set up a Facebook group page or Facebook page and say, everybody come buy oils from me. Nobody will be visiting you, I promise. But if you put yourself out there as, I'm a specialist in maybe massage, I'm a specialist in yoga, and I'm going to start talking about, here's some fun yoga things you can do, or here's some meditation music you can listen to, and does anybody hear about this person? Or, you know, you're going to be posting different things that are going to cause some interest and some other things that people can actually grab information from you. And the most important thing, everybody, is you're going to be known as the expert. That's really what you want to be doing, is you want to be as creating the leadership self that you are, and designing what that leadership self looks like. And maybe you don't have your voice right now. Maybe you don't know what that is. That's okay. We'll play with it, because you know what? The really cool thing is you can create anything you want. You can write a whole new chapter and design what that could look like, so you can follow your dream. if you've always had a desire of being this one kind of person and known as a leader for, you can create that and step into that and start looking around and how that will look like. You can design it right now. You can and make that happen. So there are lots of different types of Facebook pages and uses. So many of you have your personal Facebook page. Now I'm just going to say something right now. I'm just going to talk about Facebook today because Facebook is the one platform that I tend to use, but I know there are other platforms. There's Pinterest, there is Instagram, there's LinkedIn. I mean, there's tons of different social media platforms. Maybe Facebook is not your favorite platform. Maybe you prefer to be an Instagram, but we're going to just talk about Facebook today. And I'm sure that some of these things that you're going to pull away from, you can use in those other platforms as well. So you're going to have a personal Facebook page. So this here is my personal Facebook page. My little kitties on there. And my personal Facebook page is not for doTERRA. And the reason for that is I have probably 2,000 people following me on my personal. I have 1,987 people following me on my personal page. And a lot of those people don't want to hear about doTERRA. I mean, and they're not my market, right? I may have neighbors, I may have customers from my old business, and they're just not, I don't want to push them away. So on these pages, I will post other things like my vacation pictures or my kitty pictures and stuff like that. I'm not going to be posting anything about doTERRA. Maybe once in a while, like maybe some successes that we've had in our business or things like that, just from time to time, just to kind of keep poking that interest. But I'm not going to use that so much for doTERRA. So what you're going to want to have is a business page. So the difference between a personal page is you have to ask to me to accept you on my page. So when you want to come onto my personal page, you got to say, "Hey, Becky, can I be your friend?" And then I have to say, "Yes, you can be my friend." And then all of a sudden you can start following me. On a business page, that's open to the complete public. Anybody can find your business page. And so you really want to have a business page. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to set up your business page. But before I do that, I'm going to go through and talk about a couple other group pages that are another type of page that you can have in Facebook. And a group page is a closed group. And that is for specific interest things, such as I have a closed group for my downline. So when you guys come on board, I will invite you to come to my downline, my closed group. And in that page, we will discuss promotions, product information, protocols, maybe different things like that. All of you guys can ask questions back and forth, and you can, it can be a lot of things that maybe we don't want to have on my business page because it's going to be confusing to people that are not, that we're just prospecting, right? And so everybody, you're going to probably want to establish one of those, but you don't have to do that right now. We're just getting started. And I would say, let's get focused on a business page for now. And then I'm just telling you about what I've got. I also have another group page that's a closed group for my business conversations. So a lot of people come online with doTERRA. They don't want to do the business. They just want to enjoy the products, and they don't want to go around and sell to people. And they don't want to hear about that. So I went to another level and made a closed group for business conversations. So this would be a conversation that you can say to me like, "Becky, I've been chasing this person and they're not doing something," or this downline person. You can talk about some of those things that are a little more business orientated that you don't want our customers to hear. And then I have a group page that's an open special niche page. So for example, my specialty with doTERRA is gut health. Your stomach health is key to everything. So I can really do a lot with my gut health conversations. And so I will show you my special niche page that actually I can pull lots of people around. They don't have to be doTERRA people. And that's where I can really bring a lot of interest in that. So here's what those pages look like. I hope you can see them okay. I've got this one over here is my United States, this one here is my United States open to the public page. and I was doing a promotion for our holiday that we had last weekend. And this one here is our group page that when you're a member, you go into. And what's really cool about this page, I can go to these pages here so you guys can actually see them. And my hands are really warm right now, so I'm doing all this stuff here. Let me just do this. So I'm going to open up my Facebook. See, I've got these all shortcuts here on all the different stuff that I have. So this is my Facebook page here for India. And watch, our internet's going to be slow, right? It's probably one of these that I've already got open. Yeah, my internet's, are you guys hearing me okay? Is my internet okay for you guys? Yeah, okay. So this here is my Facebook group page, or Facebook open page for India. This is my Facebook group page for my India business. And inside my India business group page, I have a whole bunch of trainings. I have videos for you guys to watch. I've got steps and tools for how to enroll somebody. So there's tons of information here that I would love you guys to take on and watch so that you can learn about the culture of doTERRA and a whole bunch of stuff. So any questions on that, you guys? Okay. I'm going to have to go back to my PowerPoint. It just disappeared. Give me just a second. Oh my goodness. So I love using Google Pages. I will share some of these slides with you guys too if you want to use them. This is what we're here for, is to help you guys work with your downline. So let's see.
And Becky, can you press F5 so that the slides are bigger and we can see it all together?
Yeah.
F5.
Yeah. Let's see here. I'm not used to using this one. I'm used to using a PowerPoint slide format. Present. Okay. So basically, when we go through these slides, I'm going to bounce back and forth. So what you want to do to create a Facebook business page is you want to go to facebook.com/pages/create. And when clicking on that, you're going to want to do the business or brand page, this one right here. Would you guys like me to create a page with you right now? Say yes or
yes. That would be great, Becky.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and do that. We're going to go to facebook.com/pages-create. If my internet will work, right?
Hello.
Hello. Yes. Did you have
Yes.
How are you doing?
Yes,
Yes,
I just joined right now.
Thank you for joining. Yes. We are right now creating a Facebook business page. And so I went to facebook.com/pages/create. And I'm going to choose the business or brand. We're going to get started. And then you're going to want to know what the name is of your business. So that's when we go back to the avatar conversation. You might want to be, let's say you're a grandma and you have lots of grandchildren, and maybe you would like to market yourself towards brand new grandmas with new grandchildren, and how that they can use the oils and have natural solutions for the new generation in their life and have a legacy for them, right? And so maybe you're going to be grandma. You can say Martha Grandma Page. I'm I'm not coming up with a good name, but you get the set point, right? And you want to use your name because you want to have yourself be the leader, the person to be of knowledge so that people know who you are. and then you also want to add a little bit of flavor to it, like what that branding is going to be, so that that way when people see it, they know and can relate to what that's going to be. Then the category really doesn't matter, you guys, but you can start typing something and just like health or wellness. Like I usually click on this one, health and wellness, but maybe you have health spa, maybe you have medical, maybe, you know, so just choose whatever you find that's close, but it's not going to be exact and it's not going to matter. So click on continue, and it's going to take a minute.
You know, I might actually stay as the same group. It may be too
Okay, you guys, go ahead and mute yourself. There we go. So can you see this okay? So basically you're going to upload a profile picture. So I actually did pick up, I put some pictures on my desktop so we can do this real quick. And I have a picture of Larry somewhere here. Here we go. We have this really handsome picture of my husband right here. Here we go. There's Larry. And then I'm going to add a cover photo. So then I have some cover photos here. I thought maybe it'd be kind of fun to do this one here about Superman. And sometimes if you have too big of a photo, like too high of a resolution, it's not going to show up. Like it's going to want you to start over again. You're going to want to keep your proportions and everything just right, and everything. So I should have thought through a better name for Larry's. It's not Martha Grandma. That's probably not a good name for Larry's Facebook page, but we're just playing here anyway. I'll delete this when we're done. Everybody following okay so far? That's all you have to do to create this page. It's pretty incredible, right? Pretty fun. And this is open to the public. If you guys go on Facebook right now and search Martha Grandma, this might show up for you. So it's pretty cool, pretty incredible, really, when you think about it. So you can actually change like these buttons and stuff like that. There's all these settings you can go through, and this is going to be the advanced class, you guys. We just want to get you to have a page set up and have your branding and start thinking about your avatar on how you're going to market to people. You can actually invite people to look at your page. So I'm going to invite Larry to like his page. Let's see if he is listening. He's in the Are you on the computer? Yeah, okay. Do you want to see if you can find your page and like it, Larry? So he's listening to us. Yeah, we're on Facebook. And then here's how you want to do a post. So let's say Larry wants to advertise a post. So when you think about who he's marketing to and how his avatar, you want to speak into that listening. So so let's say Larry's group is going to be how to live a fulfilled life, like how to find your superhero. Excuse me. And oh, see, he's liked, Larry's already, see if you can see down here in the corner, Larry liked his page already. We already have a customer, you guys. This is awesome. Okay. So he's going to go through and speak into that listening of, are you tired of being tired? Or are you tired of being insignificant? I can't spell. Are you tired of, like, what is that pain point for his avatar? And so you want to speak into that. And you can actually even create a image to put on there. Like, come join us in this social media class so that you can learn how to not be insignificant, okay? So you can learn, and it's really cool too. One of the ways to talk is always talk in odd numbers, like, so you can learn 7 tips on empowerment. Okay, so everybody following me so far? So I'm going to hit post, And what's going to happen is this is going to show up here as a post right here in a minute, maybe. And again, my internet has been really sticky. I'm going to call it sticky. It's not cooperating. There. So here's the post. So I just posted the little ad I did for this class. And and this is a little, you want to always phrase it in a question. And now the magic that we're going to do is we're going to boost this post. See here, down here? This is how we're going to attract people to this page. So you're going to click on boost post. And up comes all these things. Facebook is being police officer on what we can say and what we can't say, as well as the FDA. Now, I really want to explain to you guys how important it is to be compliant. And when I mean by compliant, you cannot make claims or disease claims or talk about curing people or anything like that. And I'll go into that in a minute after I get done showing you this real quick, because we are new in India. We are just stepping into India right now, and it's like stepping into somebody's new home where they have their own rules, and we do not want to get kicked out of India. We are living and speaking for doTERRA corporate. As you are a wellness advocate now, you are speaking in the voice of doTERRA, so you have to follow those rules so that way we don't ruin this opportunity for everybody in India. So it's so important for you to take on that leadership role and help police your downline, making sure that they're following those rules. You can Google doTERRA compliance, and it's when they first came out with about 3 or 4 years ago about this compliance, it was really hard for us because we were saying all these things, but it does work. These oils do work. It's so important. And it's so hard because when you're having success with something, you just want to scream on the mountaintops how amazing these oils are, but we have to be careful about it. So this ad probably may not work because doTERRA does not like us having lots of text on ads. So you want to be careful about, play around with it. You're going to say, oh, they just shut me down, so I got to change something different. That's okay. Just play the game. Just play and figure out what's going to be working for you. So this is the URL that I'm going to promote. So maybe I'm promoting this as a Zoom class, and I would put that URL here, or actually I would promote my doTERRA page. So I'm going to say so everybody, when you have your own account, you actually get your own website. So one of the really great things about getting your account right now is you can actually have people go to your website. The only thing is that you want to be careful about is because you're in the global access market, the website that you get is a United States website. And when India opens up, it will be an India website. But everything is still functioning, the products are going to be different. So just be aware that those products are different. So some people ask, well, should I have my own website? I'm going to tell you no right now because it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and it's a lot of energy you're putting into something that right now this is going to go fast, and you're going to want to manage people and not your website. So spend your energies on how we're kind of like skimming across the water right now, and I'll explain why. So I'm just explaining to you on what we're trying to do here. So you got doTERRA, and my website's called All In on Oils, and it may not like that. So anyway, we'll just keep going through here. Now, this is really what I want to talk about is the market that you're going to market to. Now, in the United States, our market is women. We have 95% of the people who buy and are in the business as women. And in India, it's the opposite. We have a lot more men who are involved, which is really powerful. It's just really kind of fun to see the different dynamics and how to market to people. So that's what I've been playing with is like, well, who do I want to attract in our business? Who do I want to attract as my avatar? Who do I want to market to? So definitely we are going to say India market, right? I have pre-designed some audiences, and this this is what some of my ads that I've been marketing to as. I've been marketing to Mumbai, and I've been marketing to Bengaluru, and I've been marketing to New Delhi, because that's the three cities that we originally planned on traveling to back in April when we were going to come visit you guys. And so that's where we're still sticking to. So maybe you might want to market to another city or another town or your special area, and to focus on that. I also wanted to market to the age group between 30 and 55. In the United States, that's proven to be the right age market. You do not want to market to anybody under 18. Under 18 is not going to work. That's against doTERRA's rules and also Facebook rules. So stay away from that. You also want to take a look at your avatar again and say, I want people who have a graduate level perhaps, or maybe are into yoga. I also was looking at, I wanted people to have the same values as me. I want to be able to focus on, maybe they have Christian faith, and it doesn't matter. I mean, if people come in with Muslim faith, that's perfect. That's no problem. But when I'm looking at my avatar, I'm looking at, I don't want people to come on that might want to send me into a sex trade or something. You know, I mean, I'm going to be really careful here. So I wanted to try to really strictly dial into something that I'm going to hopefully pull back more of those kinds of mindset thinking people. I wanted a small business owner. I want somebody who has business ethics and has an understanding of how they're going to build this business. I want people who are going to have an idea of higher market items in the marketplace. I don't want to market to people who want to go to, like here in the United States, we have like Walmart or thrift stores that you can buy things from. I want people who have maybe more of a higher income level where they want to go to the specialty shops or things like that. So maybe like if you're, Vandana, if you're talking to people maybe who are interested in the beauty salons or beauty, hairstyles or things like that would be a great one to put in here. So that's why looking at your avatar is going to be so important to market into this specific area. Does that make sense, everybody? Shake your head yes or no. Okay. You can develop that. So let's go ahead and create a new audience for Larry, just so you can get an idea what I'm talking about. So this is Larry's market in India. Okay. And I'm going to say he wants to maybe market to men. And maybe because Larry's a little bit older, maybe we might want to go to an older group, like maybe we're going to shoot for between 45 and 65. And Larry really likes to work out. He likes to do weights and work out and stuff like that. So that's kind of fun. Maybe that will be his avatar approach, okay? So United States isn't going to work. So we're going to close out on that one. And we want to go to India. So you're going to choose the country and region. And then you can be more specific. So maybe we say Bengaluru. And then maybe we're going to say Mumbai. And then maybe we're going to say New Delhi. Okay, so you can pick as many as you want, but if you want to really zero into a specific marketplace and focus on that for a while and really saturate that marketplace, you can own that town. I mean, this is what's so cool, you guys, is that we're coming into India, we're brand new, and you can be the leader in any way you want. So create anything you want and just have fun with it. Okay, so I have 2,100,000 people I'm marketing to. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. Okay, so we want to narrow that down. So Larry's avatar is going to be people who are interested in, so you can find their interest and their demographics. So they may be interested in weightlifting. Okay. Olympic weightlifting, that's fun. They may be interested in diet, because, you know, that might be something that they're concerned about, a healthy diet. So if you're lifting weights, you want to be careful about what you're eating. They may be interested in sports. So I don't know, in India, do you guys like soccer, right? Soccer is really big, or football? No football? Okay. And then maybe they, you get the idea. I'm just going to continue on because I can spend hours on that. So that's the market. So I called Larry's Market in India. Then we're going to post this. We're going to choose how many days we want to post it for. So we're going to maybe post it for 10 days. And then you're going to choose a budget that you want it to go for. And I just go $5, you guys. $5 is, 5 US dollars is how much in Indian rupee? Not much. And look at, I can actually reach 5,200 people per day. Per day. That's pretty incredible for just $5, $10. And I'll be spending $1 a day for 10 days. So that's nothing. That's really a very economical way to boost a post. And then I have entered in my special credit card that I have for just my doTERRA business. And so you could enter in your credit card, and then it'll just bill your credit card when the job is ran. So now I'm going to say boost. And there's several things that could happen. It could decline my ad because there's tons of text on that. It could be, okay, we're just going to review it for now. Actually, it approved it. So this is going to be I'm paying this to boost right now, you guys. So I'm going to have to cancel it. People are going to be so confused. So the other thing that we've done here is we actually, I'm going to see if I can cancel this real quick. It's going to take a minute. You can actually do a video. So when you're posting stuff on Facebook, you can do a live video and click on live video and actually just say something. So I'm going to show you the video that Larry and I did. I'm going to close out of that and go back into our Facebook India page so that you can see the video that Larry and I posted that attracted many of you to come visit us and learn about what we're up to and so forth. So the video is further down here. And I did a bunch of them. So there's some goofy ones. You know, we did like some outtakes or mess ups and stuff like that. So I'll just go ahead and open up this one here. And the idea here, two of the biggest things people struggle with is their health and their wealth. What if there's a way to get your health back and earn a prosperous living helping others do the same? I know this sounds too good to be true, but there are thousands of people just like you and me achieving this every day. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how our unique blend of essential oils can help you build your... Okay, so you get the idea. This actually wasn't the video I used, but you just want to... we are so nervous when we do this because we're just not natural on the camera. So this is going to take practice, and I'm showing you this one because I want to show you how much of a dork we are, and it doesn't matter. Like, I think that the more you just be yourself and just be authentic and you do a video, it's going to be really powerful. People are going to like, oh, you know, they're going to lean in and like, what are these guys doing? You don't want to go through.
Hi, my name's Larry.
And yeah, you don't want to go through and do a really professional video. You don't want to pay for a video. You don't do that. This is the video I actually
I'm Becky. We've been essential oil wellness advocates for over 6 years. We represent the largest essential oil company in the world, and these essential oils are certified pure and therapeutic grade. If you're interested in natural health solutions for yourself, your family, or your friends, then these oils are the perfect solution for you. Just click on the link below to find out more.
Thank you. We look forward to meeting you. You guys, that was 30 seconds. That was nothing. That's not a very big deal at all. Hey, everybody. Okay, that's another class I did. But those posts are nothing. They're very simple. Don't be complicated. The simpler you are with your post and do a video, the simpler you are, the better. And because you don't want to get a confused mind is a no, right? You just want to pique the interest of people And so when you go into over here on the top right, the top left, you want to go into the inbox. And at the inbox is where people are going to start responding. And this is where a lot of you, I communicated with you at. And I probably have probably 1,000 different people on here that I've been communicating with. And some of them are going to be, hey, let's go, and so I just delete. Some of them are going to send crazy pictures. I delete, you just weed through all those. They mean nothing. Just weed through them and find the ones that you really want to talk to. So some of you might even find your name on here. I just go through and I have a whole series of different communications that I have with people. So what you're going to want to do is I have a little notebook on my computer. I don't know on a PC if you guys are on a different computer. I have this little note. And what I do is when somebody says, Becky, I want to learn more about what you're talking about, I turn around and I say something. Hi, thanks for contacting us. We received your message and I appreciate you reaching out. That's an automatic response. And you can program these. This will be in class number 2. You don't need to worry about this right now, but I'll show you how to program Facebook to do autoresponders so it's working for you when you're sleeping, because our hours are so different. We needed to set up something so that way people know that we're there and we're not just, And then, so anyway, we were talking to different people, and let's see, this one here, basically what I try to do is I go through and I have a series of videos. Can you see this okay? The first one I send to them is I take this, I copy it, and I turn around and I paste it in the thing here and post it. And that's my next communication to her. And then I wait for them to respond, and then I answer their question, and then I turn around and I give them the second video so that they can learn the next. So I have these series of videos, and I can share this with you what the series of videos are so that they can get the culture, they can get the understanding what we're talking about. And it's more automatic. It's not to be impersonable, but what we're trying to do is weed through people. Oh, okay, it's essential oils. I don't need anymore. I don't need, or, oh my gosh, there's something crazy about this. I need to know more. And then they say, I want to know more. Okay. And then I send them the next video. And then I get down to a video that's our introduction video. That's an hour-long video that talks about it's the introduction to the oils. And then it talks about the compensation plan. And it talks about, hey, we're doing a multiple level marketing company. We're coming to India. Come join us. And then that's what people have been doing is then once they graduate from this point, then I will move them over to my WhatsApp and then start talking to them and bringing them into the groups and as they sign up and do different things like that. So this is exactly what I've done to be able to show you, I wanted to show you how we got to where we are today. So I will spend hours communicating back and forth to people so that way we can weed them out. I'm going to go back to my PowerPoint because this is really important. So we created a Facebook page. Different things that you're going to want to post on Facebook are questions, surveys. You want to engage people. You want them to, comment on stuff because Facebook really likes the comments. Facebook likes the interaction. So what I would love to challenge you guys is you all get your Facebook page up and running and then share us the link. And what I mean by sharing us the link, it's this thing up here, when you have your Facebook page, share us the link on the WhatsApp so we can all go follow you. We can all go on your page and help comment and help get that excitement going on with your Facebook page and help support each other. Then again, here's some compliance things. I know that Suzanne had posted this earlier, but I can repost it for you if you'd like. Really, truly study this, make sure that you feel comfortable with this, but don't let it stop you. Because I know a lot we get oh, they said, no, I can't do that. Just learn from it and just kind of keep moving forward. doTERRA is watching what we're doing and they will stop you. I actually do have a doTERRA website and they've approved my website. You have to get it approved and then they follow everything I post and they will send me an email saying, oh, you got to change the wording on this and you got to change the wording on that. And I used to think that was really annoying, but actually it's really powerful because they're looking out for us so that the FDA or the WHO, the World Health Organization, and those people don't come after us by promising something that we can't be promising. So basically, I wanted to show you this. This is really cool. So here, I'll go back to present. I wanted to show you the different ads that I've been running. And can you see this okay? I have an ad here that got rejected. See down here? It's rejected. You want to know the funny thing is I ran this ad. This was my first ad that we ran. Look at it, reached 74,000 people, and I only paid $54. 5,800 people watched the whole video. And that's pretty incredible. And then I paused it because I got so overwhelmed and I was trying to keep track. And I'm sure probably a lot of you saw this first video that Larry and I did. But I got overwhelmed. I had to pause it. So I paused the video. And then when I turned it back on, Facebook rejected it. I'm like, you let me run it for a long time. So we just did another one and then ran it. So the next one we did was, oops. My hands are so warm, you guys. I don't know. Let me see here. The next one was only 13,000, and you know I had paused it too. I had to stop it because I get so overwhelmed. So just realize that this is very, 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 very helpful. You don't need to reach that many people, but what you do want is to make sure you go back and look at your avatar and make sure that you're finding people on your top line that you're building with. So let me explain to you what I'm talking about. This is going to be part of the conversation on Monday where we're talking about building your team so that way you have the support of your team. So you are going to be the first person. This is you. And then you're going to have 3 people underneath you on your top line that are going to be amazing. They're going to be everything that you want. You want them to be business ethic. You want them to be showing up to the classes. You want them to be engaged. You want them to be inviting people. You want them to be, you know, your avatar, your perfect person. And you're going to want them to be on your top line. Now you're going to have people that want to see oils. That's okay. Don't put them on your top line. This is really valuable real estate. Because what happens is as you grow and as you have many people on your team, you're going to need to be having people support their downline. You can't support 5,000 people. You only want to be supporting these people and teaching them to support these people. So in order for you to grow really fast, you want to go through and be spending time talking to people, weeding through who they are, and if they're going to be if they're going to be on your valuable real estate top line. Are you following me okay, you guys? Okay. So I'm going to go back to tips and rules. Again, do not make disease claims when you're doing your video or your ad. Do not use doTERRA. doTERRA cannot be in your business name. And you don't want it to be. That's going to be part of the conversation I'm going to have with you about how to approach and talk to people. Again, you're going to say that you're an advisor. So you always want to frame your messaging into a question and make it short. You want to create engagement. You want to add curiosity about what you're doing. If you sit here and say, I do doTERRA, people don't know what that means. People don't know what that means. You want to say, I'm in the business of providing natural health solutions for people. You want to know what I say, you guys? This is what I say. What I do is create opportunity and empowerment for people who struggle with their health and their finances. Who I am is a sparkle that stands for hope and transformation for people just like you all over the world. And you want to be able to engage people and have them feel like there's something there that they want to be a member of, that they want to be a part of this movement. The product is beautiful and it's going to sell itself. You don't have to worry about that. But if you're posting just here's a lemon oil, you got to have this. people aren't going to be like, they're going to, oh, whatever. They're not going to understand. We're creating a culture of amazing people. We're creating a culture of people who are up to something, people who want to make a difference in the world. And so that's where really creating that new chapter for you in your life can really show up here and really present yourself in a whole new way. You guys, this is bigger than you know yourself to be. This is bigger than who, so we want to think bigger, really play in that world. It's going to be really fun. Where to get content? How are we doing for time? We got 10 more minutes. Are you guys overwhelmed? Have I overwhelmed you? Are you ready for some more information? So where to get content? There's tons of places. Oh my gosh. One of the great places is, of course, Facebook. You can go to our pages and reshare those posts. You can actually go to doTERRA. doTERRA has its own Facebook page. So if you go to doTERRA, I'm going to just show you how to search some of this stuff. doTERRA. And when you just do doTERRA, up will come a lot of the different pages. So you want to find one, this here. You want one that's the actual Facebook page. So if you click on this one, they post like every 2 hours, something different. There's so many great things. The only thing that I just want to warn you about is, again, there's products here that are not going to be available in India for like the first year. So be careful. There's a lot of the supplements. If you see something that's a supplement, they have a more rigorous protocols to go through for approval, and they're going to be approved. It's just making sure that everything is all the ducks are in a row. But you can do this. This is a fun video. Share this one. This guy is a famous football player here in the United States.
What is up? This is Tim Hightower, and welcome to Wellness Wednesday Home Edition.
And he does this. This is an exercise thing that he does, and he's doing a workout in the kitchen. This is the kind of stuff that I'm talking about that really helps people be engaged in what you're up to. doTERRA's provided so much stuff and so much content for you to share. And you just click on this little share button, and I'm going to share it to a group page that we have. And I'm going to actually share it to Larry's group page. And I just type in Larry the oil guy. That's Larry's page. And I'm going to say, yeah, yes, work out in the kitchen. What's up with that? Or something fun. And post it. And boom, that's going to go on Larry's group page. So pretty cool. Okay. So, the content that's just as easy on how you can post stuff. And doTERRA also has a blog. So if you go to the doTERRA website, there's blogs, there's DIYs, all the stuff that you can cook with. And also, you guys, this is so cool. When you have your account, you can actually be a part of this thing here. It's called, I'll post all these links in the in our WhatsApp group, but this is called doTERRA.com link generator. And it's basically just a new tool that they've been working with and playing with. But go to tools, and they have this digital marketing kit. Really cool. This marketing kit has all of the artwork for the oils that are really pretty. They're all really cool stuff. So you can go up here to the top. There's videos that you can find. This is all the marketing tools to help you be really successful with your business. This is so phenomenal. Just make sure when you're picking stuff that it is stuff from the Malaysia market. So I would be really familiar, if I were you, with the Malaysia website, the doTERRA.com Malaysia. And then that way you can make sure you're getting stuff and selling things that are for that market that we can get. So I've got images, smart albums. I'm clicking on this button here, and just look at all this stuff. It's just so awesome. And so like this is really pretty. Well, this one, see, they do it for different markets too. So this is for a different market. It doesn't have English on it, but you can download it for free. There's no cost to any of this stuff. And then when you download it, you can actually then, I think Suzanne was showing us the other day, you can go to another website called canva.com, and this is also free. Canva.com is a way, that's how I am designing all these things that you're seeing. And it's quick, really fast, really simple, because your time is best valued in on the phone and calling people, right? But this is how I do my Facebook. I'll show you my designs. This is how I just did it. You know, I go through and I pick a Facebook post right here, and up comes an average size of a Facebook post box. And then I can move one of those photos that I had on that website that we just were at. Or I can use some of the artwork that they have. There's templates on here. I can say dogs. Maybe we have something we want to do on dogs. And up will come some pre-done templates. And all you do is just change the word. Visit my class or something. I'm just making stuff up. But look at how easy that is. It's so crazy. So again, we can spend lots of time going through all this stuff. What I'm going to do is stop right now because I'm sure I've overwhelmed all of you. And the last thing I want to leave you with is you really want to stop and take a look at scheduling everything. Schedule your classes. Know when our classes are. Invite people to our classes, and then maybe step out and maybe do a class you're on your own, and schedule them, put them on a calendar. And we're going to go through this. We're going to beat this into you guys. This is so important. Every day you want to prepare. You want to spend some time preparing. So block out a little bit of time doing your Facebook posts, doing your planning. You want to invite people. Get on the phone, start inviting people, sharing the oil opportunities. Then you want to plan your presentations. And that's why we're trying to make this very duplicatable. Please do not do your own stuff outside of the box at the first. We want you to get really good at the basic class. So we're doing that basic class every Thursday, your evening Thursdays like we did last night, so that you get really good at it. You want to have that class memorized. We're going to start asking you, your leaders, to come on and teaching that class. And so as you get that really good, then you can do a 201 class. So when you start having your team and lockdown is over, you can start meeting with people in groups and maybe learning how to make lotions, or learning how to cook in the kitchen, or learning how to do different things that all these oils can do, which is part of your avatar. Like maybe you're wanting to do this with the yogas, and so you can do a yoga class, and so, you know, there's so much you can do. So anyway, that's what I wanted to say, and we're going to open this up. I'm going to stop sharing my screen and open this up for questions. What do you guys think?
जैक बोल रहा है क्या चलो बोले नहीं रहने दे
If you wanted to, I'm going to meet you again. And if you have a question, just go ahead and text inside the box there so I can hear what you, or see what you wanted to ask. And if I really just your brain right now, maybe we could think about everything, and then you can ask me questions later or anything like that. Nothing? You guys are a quiet group. Sarita, did you have a question?
No.
Are you good?
Good.
Okay. I just so appreciate all of you. I so appreciate who you are. And I just so am excited to see what opportunities are going to be in front of you and what's going to happen here. I'm really excited because things are opening up. I spoke to someone in Malaysia. I'm going to tell you guys something, and I hope, cross your fingers. But I have a friend here in the United States that's going to travel with us to India when we come. His name is Anthony Maria. We call him AM for short. And he grew up in Malaysia and lived in India for a long time. And he has his whole family in Malaysia. And we spoke to one of his nephews. And he actually, unbeknownst to AM did not know this, owns a shipping company, which means he's going to go to doTERRA headquarters there in Malaysia and sit down and talk to them about how they can ship product to us at an economical rate. So we're really excited to see if that's going to be something that, I'm not going to promise anything right at the moment, but we're sure hoping that now that we're seeing people receive packages and stuff, that we're hoping that maybe June will be the day or the month that we can really start getting some momentum going. And I think that lockdown is kind of starting to lift a little bit, and we can start to get a little more out there in the public just a little bit. Be safe, people. It's real important. We want everybody to stay safe. And we're spending this time to really help educate everybody so that you can have all the tools that you need to make a difference in the world, to make a difference for so many people. And I'm just so passionate about truly helping people and truly bringing these beautiful gifts of oils so we can take on and take control of our health. So I love you guys, and take care. I will see you on Monday. Have a beautiful weekend, and we'll do class. We'll do the next class next Friday too for more information. Okay. Okay. Take care.